Hey guys, Jesse on Minecraft here today, and today we're going to be taking a look at something quite different actually. We are actually going to be taking a look at a Garchomp deck for the Pokemon TCG Online. And so I think this deck is performing quite well. I made it quite a while ago, and so it works just very well. As you can see, it just starts Garchomp with his Royal Blades attack. Now this is the Ultra Prism one, not the Forbidden Light one, meaning that you can't search it out with Brooklet Hill, but I think that just like Brigette and Nestball are doing a good enough job of that. So it's kind of unnecessary. Also, being weak to Galsopod GX is kind of bad, but that being said, Galsopod GX isn't really too useful, and it isn't really too much in the meta anymore anyways. So for Midlight Garchomp, I'd say is better, but this is the Ultra Prism one, right? Anyways, so you see we got Choice Band, right? And so basically what Garchomp does, it does 100 damage. If you play Cynthia during that turn, it does 200 damage instead. So then with a Choice Band, that's 230. Just get a little extra damage to knock out things like, Zoroark GX and Galsopod GX again. Just to get extra damage. Just in case. Obviously, we've got 4 Cynthia because, A, it's just a great draw supporter, and honestly, probably the best one we have right now. Also, then there's the fact that, this deck runs on Cynthias. We do have Lucario, just to get our Cynthias out, and sometimes just help out with, get a Pal Pad or something. And speaking of that, Pal Pad, right? 10 out of 10 segue. Pal Pad helps out. We're just playing one, as you do most decks, and Scorched Earth to get extra draw power. So it does work pretty well. Let's get into our first match. Alright, so round 1, and we're playing against a lot of weird decks today, such as this, because honestly with the Inkay and this Sneasel, I have no clue what he's going for, honestly. So his Tire Ball just fails miserably. And he's getting a Nest Ball. What's he getting a Nest Ball for? Alright, let's see. Yeah, so he's just going to search out basic Pokemon. I think it's actually a pretty good card. I play 2 of them in most, if not all, decks. Alright, Pokemon Fan Club. So you're playing EXs, because if you play a few EXs in your deck and you need them, then that's like a better version of Brigette. But that being said, he didn't go for any EXs, so no. Does he just not have Brigette? Alright, so okay, my turn. The thing with this deck is that you always want to go second. Let me get a Nest Ball for another Gible. And Flying Energy Gible on, do I want Ultra Ball? Nah. I'm just getting Cynthia. Okay, that's a much better hand. That's much more playable. Especially given that I have an N for extra draw power. And so I'm just using Ascension. Also, the fact that I have Garchomp in my hand is really useful. If he ends me, then that's not going to be great. But honestly, I don't think he has that in his deck. Thing with this deck is that it's just built to, it's built to have a turn 2 OHKO. Turn 1, you just use Ascension. Yeah, I'm just going to use the Hollow Garchomp because it looks better. Okay, so just, as you can see, this is turn 2. This is my second turn. Turn 4 of the game overall. And this is why you go second, because you always want a turn 1 Ascension. If you don't get a turn 1 Ascension, that's not terrible. You might have to take more turns to set up, though. Maybe next turn you could Rare Candy. But honestly, Rare Candy isn't too much needed in this deck. Also, sometimes Quick Dive is very useful. Just snipe off something on the bench. Sometimes if you play an expanded, you can use plus power. Just to do 60 damage. Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, no, plus power just does 10 to the active, so. Anyways, 50 damage to one of the bench is actually really good, because sometimes you can just put them in range of a KO. Sometimes you'll run into a Solgaleo GX deck. And then you have to just put them in range of a KO with a Choice Band. Because you're doing 230 damage, Solgaleo has 250 HP. And so all you have to do, just use Quick Dive sometimes, just put them in range of a KO. That being said, Solgaleo GX decks do play a lot of Max Potion anyways, so in which case this may be a poor metaphor, but either way. Alright, got town map, and then Cynthia. Alright, what's he gonna go with Timer Roll? And as always, flip the heads and the tails. You can immediately go for a Weavile. Alright, Darkness Blade 100. Oh, heads. He can still attack next turn. Okay. Alright, I have to get some get some damage out fast. Thank goodness I have a Cynthia in hand. Alright, boom, play that. Alright, I'm gonna get an Oranguru down because why not? And Gible, I'm gonna hope to fill that last spot up with just a Riolu. This is why you play Pal Pad, just get the Cynthias back. Don't play Pal Pad in this deck until you've got all the cards you need. Okay, I'm just gonna Ultra Ball. I'm gonna do something counterintuitive, or at least it seems like that. Gotta discard Lucario and Rare Candy to get a Riolu, which seems weird, but just hoping to get a Lucario or something here. Do I get one? No. Either way. Foil Blades and take a knockout. Alright, take a prize card, and there we go. So there goes Yveltal. That's also sometimes why you use Quick Dive. Sometimes you just don't want to use up a Cynthia, right? You might be in late game, you just have your last Cynthia in your hand or deck, right? And so you don't have any Pal Pads left. Honestly, I would. It's probably better to just play 2 Pal Pad. Anyway, so sometimes, right, you just need to put it in range of a KO by just using Royal Blades without using Cynthia. Because sometimes you also want to sometimes there's just like an opportunity you can't miss. Maybe you're at like 6 prize cards, your opponent's at 1, and you just don't want to miss that opportunity to end them down to 1 card. Especially if they've got a lot of cards in their hands. So Quick Dive can be useful. Alright, okay, do I want to Sycamore? Should I Sycamore? I'm gonna Sycamore. Alright, okay, that paid off. It's a good hand. I'm gonna play Scorched Earth and get Ultra Ball. My bench is full, so I don't need the Nest Ball and an Energy Loto, but I got stuff charged up. And then probably gonna Lucario, use Precognitive Aura and just go for like I'm probably just gonna go for like Garchomp or something. There we go, Garchomp. Of course, the hollow one, because why not? And there we go, Garchomp. That's our second one fully set up and play. We got Royal Blades for the knockout. So it's actually quite, overall, Garchomp, the Royal Blades is actually really good. Because then, sometimes you don't even need to play Cynthia to get a knockout. Sometimes if your opponent just bricks, or if they're playing like a Weavile deck like this one, right? Then you can just get an easy knockout. Because Weaviles tend to have just exactly 90 HP. Alright, so they're just see. Alright, stashing energy to Yveltal. So at first I thought that thing was just like for energy acceleration. Now I'm guessing it's just like entirely attacks. Because generally with acceleration, unless it's Turbo GRI or something expanded, you generally want to play just like a lot of there's like a lot of Yveltals, or only one if it's not Turbo GRI. Alright, Cynthia might be a bit overkill, but I do need some more draw power. Alright, I'm actually going to retreat and bring up Garchomp, the other Garchomp, just so that I don't want him taking a knockout. That being said, this guy taking a knockout may definitely benefit me. Come to think about it. Alright, so here we go. It's got Yveltal, Oblivion Wing, Darkness Blade, GRI. Okay, so it's just Skyla. Alright, what's he gonna get? I honestly don't think he's going to attack this turn. Unless he uses some crazy like max elixir, get to the bench, retreat shenanigans. Alright, Timer Ball is good. Totally just go for a Weavile, isn't he? Yep, Weavile. Seems like a definitely odd deck. Just given that, like, well, why is he playing Darkrai? The only use that I can think of for that Burning Shadows Weavile is basically just just spreading around damage to then just get a big Haunch Crow KO, like from Guardians Rising or Sun Moon base set. Either way. So this is one of those scenarios when you just have to play Cynthia just to get barely a little bit of extra damage. Could also happen with like an Oranguru or something. This deck actually plays 0 Guzma because, you know, it's fine if you're just gonna plow through everything that your opponent has to offer. So it doesn't really matter because this deck just plows through everything. It's less like Tapu Bulu Vigavolt or something like that, where you have to be pretty careful about where to use your energies, because you can always run out of energies. Whereas with this, same thing with Cynthia's, but I think the deck's just consistent enough that you don't really have to do that as much. And plus, then with Guzma, I would be ruining my chance to use Cynthia anyways, similar to Zygarde GX / Bonnie. Alright, here we go. Alright, why 2 energies on Weavile? I mean, like, 2 energies for 70 damage isn't terrible, but wow! Okay, a triple knockout. See, I thought that guy did, that Weavile did 50 damage. 60 damage, I did not know. Guess I'm confusing it with the Weavile from Ultra Prism. Alright, anyways, so my turn. I'm just going to Cynthia. And there we go. Shuffle a hand to the deck, draw 6. And then, yeah, play Riolu, because why not? Alright, Royal Blades, take the knockout. Good game, I win. So, next game. Alright, starting off with the Gible, so that's good. Worst possible scenario, I guess you could start with an Oranguru or a Riolu, but starting with Gible is actually quite good. Alright, Mars, okay. Mars, it's kind of odd. It's sort of like Delinquent, but newer. Nowadays, though, in terms of like disruption, we do have things like, you know, Field Blower, so Delinquent isn't very big anymore. For a while, I actually thought it actually rotated out of Standard. Alright, Energy, and Field Blower, just Field Blower that away. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna Cynthia because I need draw power. I mean, like, with this deck, it's fine if you don't get Brigette off turn 1. I actually haven't gotten Brigette off with turn 1 so far with this. It's also why you don't need to play Tapu Lele, and this deck is just consistent enough already. Mostly because of Lucario. That being said, playing like a Tapu Lele every turn could be pretty annoying. Well, also, that wouldn't be very sustainable either. Because then you'd also have to, like, keep playing Ace Roll over and over then again. And that would require Tapu Lele having damage on it. And also that would kind of defeat the purpose of getting a supporter every turn. Or Super Scoop Up, but that only has a 50% chance of working. And either way, it's not really a viable strategy, so fine. Okay, I'm just gonna end. I mean, like, I'm probably not gonna get a knockout this turn anyways. So I think I'm fine there. I'm just gonna get Lucario in play because Lucario. Alright. Gible and Choice Band. Gotta trust the front one. Discardifying energy. Yes, draw. Okay, that is wow. Okay, that is good. That is good. If I get a, yeah, actually sure, I'll Ascension. I'll use Ascension. I'm like, hey, why not? Has more HP, and otherwise there's gonna be 1-hit KO'd or 2-hit KO'd, right? So I'm like, well, why need to Cynthia into Garchomp instead of just Ascension? Alright, I don't think he's going to attack this turn. Well, at least, okay. Alright, let's go play Lele. I don't think as I said, I don't think he'll attack this turn. Unless he, like, puts a double colorless on Tapu Lele and retreats and stuff. Or, just like the Yveltal from last game, unless that Palkia pulls some crazy Max Elixir, or in this case, Aqua Patch shenanigans, I don't think he's going to get any knockouts. Alright, How, draw 3, okay. Why do people play How? I mean, like, it's... I guess that kind of makes sense, but... Like... And, like, Professor Kukui makes sense, because, like, say... In, like, a... Ho-Oh deck, right? Just in case the rogue Gardevoir comes around, you just get knocked out against that Gardevoir. Okay, I'm gonna make this play here. I'm gonna Brooklet Hill for a Riolu, and then I'm going to play Scorched Earth, using your opponent's stadium to your advantage, and then immediately getting rid of that stadium. Alright, I'm just gonna Energy Loto for just nothing. Alright, do I want to use Precognitive Aura? Yeah, sure. And, like, I got 2 Cynthias in the discard pile, so I should probably be getting a Pal Pad up in here. Alright, get Pal Pad and play it, and then get Cynthia's the deck. There we go, and I'm just gonna take a knockout. And Royal Blades. Got it. An instant 230 damage. How is he supposed to be able to deal with that? How's he gonna be able to deal with that? God, I got a Lucario and a Garchomp up, so that's enough to do just an instant 200 damage every single turn. Ooh, okay. Nope, that's how he's gonna deal with it. Total command. Okay, so I don't know. How am I gonna do this? How am I going to do this? Yeah, sure, I'll evolve that to Gible. And I'll evolve into Lucario, obviously, but I'm kind of hoping to get, like, a rare candy from Cynthia. Come on, Cynthia, give me a rare candy. Come on, rare candy? Well, and Garchomp, but... Alright. Okay. I have to play, like, a nest ball. Gonna get a Oranguru. Hopefully I can, like, shrink my hand and then get it. And then hopefully just top deck a rare candy. You know what? Okay, whatever. I'm just going to evolve to Gible, hopefully tank a shot or something. And just use Slash. Alright. Hopefully when I Cynthia next turn I can get a Garchomp, because this Gible's going down. And I think I've used up all my Gibles. I mean, Gabite. The entire time I meant Gabite. I still have 1 Gible back in my deck, or my prizes. Okay, let's see what we got with Gabite. Okay, good. Immediately start by top decking a Fighting Energy. Let's hope that luck lasts out. Oh, hey. Okay. There we go. We got the Garchomp. And we also able to play Cynthia. Alright, I'm just gonna Energy Loto and get... Yeah, sure, I'll get an Energy. And, like, hey, I can't really shrink my hand past this point anyways. Actually, that being said, I think I know what I might want to do. I'm gonna use Precognitive Aura. If I could just not fail that. Okay, I'm gonna get Garchomp. I'm just gonna rare candy into Garchomp. Or at least I will next turn. Alright. Gonna use Precognitive Aura again to get Cynthia for next turn. Though I don't have to worry about it. And Royal Blades, take a knockout. Oh, wait, no, actually, no. First of all, I'm gonna play Scorched Earth. And Royal Blades. There we go. Now we're knockout. 200. Take a prize card, and it's a nest ball. So, that's not terrible. Actually, that's not bad. Guessing I'm probably gonna go for, like, a Gible or something. Given that I've only got 1 on my bench. Then I'll have to rare candy into Garchomp. Or at least, like, that's the only thing I could do, because my only Gible that could be played if they, like, played De-Evolution Spray or something. Or, like, or unless they're, like, they've teched in, like, unless they've teched in an Espeon EX, then I don't think I'm going to get any more Gibles. So that being, Gabites. That being said, there's also, Rescue Stretcher in this deck, because I play Rescue Stretcher in every deck. Although, I'm just gonna get a Oranguru. Okay, this game's gonna be over in a bit. Or at least pretty soon. Precognitive Aura, I'm just gonna get a double Colorless Energy, because I need it for the other Garchomp. Or at least for next turn. Because I play Fighting Energy this turn. Alright, Royal Blades, take the knockout and 200 damage. And I get 2 prize cards. Boom. Yeah, Palkia GX is actually kind of a solid attacker. Alright, okay. Game's just barely coming to an end. Alright. Slush Rush to draw a card, and what's he gonna do now? Oh, concede. Alright, I win. Alright, so last third game. And I immediately start off with a terrible hand and a terrible starter. Like, usually, why 2 Gabites and 2 Garchomps and Sycamore? Imagine if I didn't have Cynthia, then that would be very bad. Because then I would only have 2 Garchomps at max in my deck. And only 1 Gabite at max. And I might actually have to rare candy if Gabite would be the prizes. So, yeah, good thing I've got Cynthia. Alright. Gonna get Energy on Eevee. Energy Evolution. So, I'm guessing this is going to go for, yep, Espeon GX. I haven't seen that one before. It's a promo. Must have been from like an Espeon GX box or something. Well, actually, in which case it would probably be like the full art one. Actually, I'm not sure. Alright, let's see what you got here. Alright, so you got a Cresselia. That should be easy to deal with. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna Cynthia. Okay, get a switch and an Ultra Ball. I want to discard. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for the double colorless energy, because then I can just Ascension. Because that's gonna be quite that'll be quite important. All right, Gible. Keep mixing the 2 up. All right, switch and into Gible. And then Instruct. There we go. Alright, I get a double colorless energy anyways. Alright, Ascension, and you're gonna get Gabite. Just give me a sec. Alright, here we go. Just gonna get Gabite. Alright. Alright, his turn now. Okay, here we go. So, what's he gonna go for? Okay, Psybeam for 30, and I'm confused. I don't think that's too. Oh my god, I just top decked a Garchomp. That's the most lucky thing I could possibly do. Well, should have played the double colors first. Alright, whatever. Alright, whatever. I got a double colors energy, anyways. 2 of which, actually. And instant 200 damage. Well, at least turn 2. 200. Let's be a Turbo Lapras. That was good. All you need to know about this deck is the fact that it just turned 2 OHKO'd an Espeon GX with 200 damage. That's all you need to know about this deck. By the way, this video is sponsored by North Castle Integration LLC, taking companies and putting them together, integrating them.